Sparkle Squad, welcome back to my ongoing Sparkly Stone series. I appreciate your sparkly support for this birthstone project where I'm sharing research of various crystals, minerals, rocks, stones, and gemstones used in jewelry making and healing rituals. The information I've compiled is partly from my knowledge and experience as well as what I've gathered from books, fellow jewelry designers, classes, and internet searches. March has two birthstone options, the modern Aquamarine and the traditional Bloodstone. Both stones are associated with well-being, although they appear radically different. The name aquamarine is derived from the Latin words aqua, meaning water, and marina, meaning of the sea. Like emerald, aquamarine is a color variety of the mineral beryl. Aquamarine colors can range from deep green-blue to light, slightly greenish-blue hues. Faceted aquamarines are often free from inclusions and as clear as water, symbolizing purity of spirit and soul. The finest aquamarines are found in several locations, but the most prized are in Brazil, where the intensely deep blue gemstones are mined. The bloodstone, however, was treasured long before the time of Christ, known in antiquity as heliotrope or the sunstone. From the Greek helios meaning sun and tropein to attract, heliotrope signified sun turning, and legends were attributed to this stone for the belief that when placed in the rays of the setting sun or immersed in water, it turned the reflection of the sun to blood red. Bloodstone is typically a dark green cabochon that contains red spots of iron oxide, the blood, that brings health and strength to the wearer. Bloodstone is a variety of chalcedony, which is cryptocrystalline quartz. When it's green, the color comes from chlorite particles dotted with bright, distinctive red spots of iron oxide that resemble blood, hence its name. I have many books and guides about beads, crystals, and gemstones. Some that may be useful to you are listed below in my video's description, to include the Crystal Bible, the Beading Answer Book, and Beads, a reference and price guide. A snapshot of aquamarine shows that it activates peace, growth, empowerment, and courage. Aquamarine stimulates both the heart and throat chakras, inspiring expression of one's deepest truths. It's cooling for the emotional body, making it one of the best stones for clearing communication issues. Aquamarine promotes spiritual awareness, opens intuition, and enhances psychic abilities. It has strong healing and cleansing powers. Aquamarine is the zodiac stone for those born under the sign Aries, the season between March 21st to April 20th. Aries inspires those around them, are spontaneous, command attention, and have a rebellious streak. Aries are courageous souls, fearless leaders in creative paths, loyal friends, and romantic partners. Aquamarine is a stone of courage. Its calming energies reduce stress and quiet the mind. Aquamarine has an affinity with sensitive people. It can invoke tolerance of others and supports those overwhelmed by responsibility. This gem clarifies perception, sharpens the intellect, clears confusion, and is useful for closure. Aquamarine promotes self-expression, soothes fears, increases sensitivity, sharpens intuition, and opens clairvoyance. This gem is wonderful for meditation as it shields the aura and aligns the chakras. Aquamarine is highly protective during pregnancy, helping to shield both mother and baby from harm and also discourages miscarriage. Aquamarine is helpful for sore throats, swollen glands, and thyroid problems. It regulates hormones and growth, boosts the immune system, and alleviates allergies. Aquamarine is the stone of the planet Neptune with the element of water. It's the symbol of youth, health, and hope. It's calming, soothing, cleansing, and inspires trust, truth, and letting go. A good mantra for aquamarine is, I am safe, I am brave, I am ready to let go and move forward. A snapshot of Bloodstone shows that it activates alignment, comfort, purification, and safety. Bloodstone stimulates the root and heart chakras and is an excellent blood cleanser plus a powerful healing stone. It heightens intuition and increases creativity. It's grounding and protecting. Bloodstone draws off negative environmental energy, helping to overcome influences such as geopathic or electromagnetic stress. It stimulates dreaming, is a powerful revitalizer, and gives courage. Bloodstone encourages selflessness and idealism. It calms and revitalizes the mind, dispels confusion, enhances decision-making, while it also reduces irritability, aggressiveness, and impatience. Bloodstone is the stone of Mars with the element of Earth. Bloodstone is the symbol of justice, and it provides a sense of security and safety on the earth. Bloodstone is a protective talisman that offers strength and courage to brave the storm. A good mantra for Bloodstone is, "I welcome all challenges and will overcome them." As the modern choice for a March birthstone, Aquamarine is associated with bringing joy to a marriage and is the stone for the 19th wedding anniversary. Bloodstone is the traditional choice for a 14th wedding anniversary. With these multiple birthstone options for March, Aries will have fun with daily variety in their jewelry selection process, which matches their need for spontaneity. Here are just a few famous Aries. Curious to learn more about them now? Just give them a Google for more details. Who's your favorite Aries from the chart? Aquamarine myths, legends, and lore. Ancient mariners claimed the gem would calm waves and keep sailors safe at sea. Poseidon, also known as Neptune, created aquamarines from seawater and considered them to be a sacred stone that mermaids guarded in their treasure chests. Aquamarines were also believed to have originated from the jewel caskets of sirens, washed ashore from the depths of the sea. This association with the sea made it the sailor's gem, promising prosperous and safe voyages, as well as protection against perils and monsters of the sea. Its first documented use was by the Greeks between 480 to 300 BC. They wore aquamarine amulets engraved with Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, on a chariot. In medieval times, it was thought that this gem could prevent excessive water retention and ease digestion. Aquamarine was rumored to protect its wearer from poisoning, a common concern at the time. In response, many rulers purchased an aquamarine ring to wear. The Hindus used it to spark mental clarity and develop public speaking capabilities. Now let's check in on some bloodstone myths, legends, and lore. Called the purification stone for its cleansing properties, ancient peoples used it to ward off evil spirits. If we travel back in time to ancient Mesopotamia, we'd see prophetic intuits using bloodstone to foretell the future. Throughout history, bloodstone crystal meaning has primarily symbolized courage and justice. People wore the stone to protect themselves from evil energies, and warriors used it as an amulet to prevent bleeding out on the battlefield. In ancient Greece and Rome, athletes wore this protective stone to boost endurance during sports. They also wore as a charm against the bite of venomous creatures. The month March gets its name from the god of war, Mars, so it's no surprise that bloodstone is the traditional birthstone. Thousands of years ago, noblemen wore bloodstone signet rings to seal their surname or family crest on essential letters and documents. Despite its ancient roots, the practice fell out of fashion with most primitive traditions by the end of the Middle Ages. In ancient times, warriors used it to stop blood flow, and many people use it today for the same reasons. It's also believed to detoxify blood and increase circulation and blood flow. Bloodstone has helped women find relief from PMS, menopause, pregnancy discomfort, and miscarriages. Bloodstone was called the Stone of Babylon by Albertus Magnus, a German Catholic Dominican friar in the 1200s. He referred to several magical properties such as causing rain and solar eclipses, as well as preserve the wearer from old age. Pliny the Elder, 1st century, mentioned bloodstone was used as a stone of invincibility because it has shielding abilities and its colors can change in different lights. It's regarded as a shape-shifting stone, teaching one to travel invisibly between the worlds and negotiate different realms. One of its most important uses has been to gain admittance to the spiritual realms of the ancestors for healing the ancestral line. In Christianity, aquamarine was associated with St. Thomas, the apostle who traveled the seas to spread his religion to new lands. Medieval Christians and Buddhism tradition consider this to be a lover's stone, which makes for a happy marriage. This notion is responsible for boosting aquamarine as the more modern birthstone choice today. Vishnu, the blue god of Hinduism, is often depicted next to his female consort, Lakshmi. His blue skin is thought to be a blue aura of irresistible charm. Sadhguru, blue is the color of all inclusiveness. You will see in existence anything that is vast and beyond your perception generally tends to be blue, whether it is the ocean or the sky. In Christian tradition, the bloodstone, also known as the martyr stone, was created by Jesus' blood droplets that fell onto a jasper gemstone at the foot of the cross. The Gnostics wore the stone as an amulet for longevity, for wealth and courage, to strengthen the stomach, and to dispel melancholy. I hope you've enjoyed the specs on these sparkly birthstones for March, especially all you Aries out there. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and share with your friends. If you're interested in this sparkly stone series, please add which stone you'd like to see showcased in future installments of my series. Sparkle on, y'all!